Hey out there in YouTube land, brothers and sisters, cats and chicks, how you doing today? Dr. Mouth here with another edition of Slipped Through the Cracks, and got a really cool record for you that we're going to check out today. But before we get into the vinyl excursion here in the vast vault of the mouth, I just wanted to once again thank all of you that have been watching these videos. I've got a lot of subscribers now. It seems every time I put up a video, I get a few more subscribers. Although I have to admit, the most fun is when you get a subscriber out of the blue. When it's like all of a sudden, it's the middle of your day, you haven't even put anything up for a week or two, and then all of a sudden you'll get a notification that you got a new subscriber. I always find that pretty cool. I guess someone just trolling around on YouTube and looking around for stuff to watch, and they find Dr. Mouth and check it out. So that's always cool. So again, thanks to all of you so much for checking this out. I got tons of supporters, but I got one supporter that I really want to tell you about, because this really kind of blew my mind. This postcard came in the mail, and check it out here on the front. Obviously, you recognize that man right there. And it's from LA, and it's got a picture of Obama on the front. And I'm like, what is this? Who's sending me this and that, right? Well, look at this, man. I read the back of this, and I couldn't believe this here. And it's legit. I'm just going to cover up my address there. It's legit, but look, it's got a stamp. It's been postmarked, and it says, "Hi, Dr. Mouth. I just wanted to let you know I'm really enjoying Slip Through the Cracks. Keep up the great work. Your friend Barack." So, wow, Barack Obama, ladies and gentlemen, has been checking out Slip Through the Cracks. How cool is that? I mean, not a complete surprise. I mean, the man is a man of art and culture. He's a smart man. He's a clever man. I'll bet he has pretty good taste in music, actually. So, there you go. I thought that was pretty funny. Although, really, why would he send me a postcard? I mean, obviously he was able to find the address. I mean, obviously he still probably has the Secret Service at his beck and call. But, like, I'm surprised he wouldn't just send me an email message, or send me something on Facebook or whatever, or even just leaves a comment here on YouTube. But there you go. Barack is somewhat old school in certain things, so there you go. He sent me a postcard. So that's pretty cool. So I'm thinking, wow, if I got people like Barack Obama watching, it really makes you think, you always get those delusions of grandeur, right? And you think, should I expand on this? Should I be doing other things? Like, should I be doing merchandise? Should I be doing t-shirts? Should I be doing posters? Should I be doing, should I do some unique, merchandising things for Slip Through the Cracks? Is that a good idea or not? I mean, look at this. Here's one that we could kind of do. Look at this. This is the exclusive Slip Through the Cracks paperweight. Now, look at that, there, and it's really solidly crafted. And look at this, has these nice little hubs on the back, so you can just like sit it on your coffee table or put it on a stack of paper. And pretty interesting. This wasn't my idea, actually. This was lovingly crafted by a pair of shorts and a washing machine. And look at that, It's already got that kind of beat up vintage look that all the hipsters like, where they love to buy their t-shirts where they already look beat up instead of wearing them in themselves. So I don't know. Look at that, nice thickness there. You can tell a lot of cards went into manufacturing this. So I don't know. Maybe we'll do stuff like that. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I should just shut up about that stuff, and we should get into today's record, because who knows? A lot of you by now might be going, look, well, time is money. Time is money. Skip the silliness and get to the music. So let's do that. And I'm again somewhat inspired by getting a postcard from Barack Obama. I thought for this edition of Slip Through the Cracks, we would talk about a more recent band, because, again, the music universe in this day and age with the internet and all that kind of stuff, YouTube, Spotify, there's so much music out there, tons and tons and tons of music out there, and a lot of it is definitely going to slip through the cracks, right? So I wanted to talk about this band. I really dig, and they've just put out their first full-length album. It's the Berman Billings Band, and the record is called Killin Time. As you can see, it's just two guys, Matt Berman and Jonathan Billings. That's the two of them on the front there. That's Jonathan playing the stand-up steel pedal guitar there, and that's Matt with the acoustic. Very basic, simple cover. I love the cover. Just some photos of them, and very 60s kind of font there that they're using. I think they're trying to point you in a certain direction or attract a certain kind of listener. The back of the record is equally simple in execution. It's just a close-up of Jonathan there with an acoustic guitar and the songs and a few credits down at the bottom. But this is a really, really great record in terms of you like country, blues with just a slight psychedelic touch to it. I think you'll really dig this record. Both of these guys are established musicians. Matt Berman is part of a band called Mustache Hat, who are very big on the Grateful Dead, the kind of jam band circuit. They play long, extended tracks, play a lot of big events and stuff like that. And Jonathan has just done all kinds of different things. He's put out his own solo record a few years ago that was very entertaining. And he plays with Mustache Hat a lot. He often joins the band on stage for certain gigs and plays along with them. So him and Matt have been friends for a long, long, long time. And they just started to kind of sit down and write songs together because they were sort of in the same headspace. And I think Jonathan, who he loves heavy hard rock as well. Like this record, you know, it's country, steel guitar, blues influence, a little bit more on the mellow side, but he loves hard rock as well. But I think he also wanted to get some time in playing the steel guitar, the pedal steel, because he's really good at it. And that's one of the highlights of the record, one of the reasons I wanted to present it to you, because there really is some really good pedal steel guitar playing going on this. Both of the guys wrote all the songs together. They share vocal duties. The record was produced by Jonathan in his home studio, so it was all recorded in his home. I think he did a great job. The record sounds absolutely fantastic, and it's just fun. I think you know, you can identify with a lot of the songs. It's very simple, you know, in this world today where popular music is very highly crafted, and you know, everything is worked out to the nth degree. You know, nothing is left to chance. That's not how it is with these guys. They would just stay up late at night, record, have a few beers while they're recording, and what comes out of it comes out of it. And they play all the instruments on it. There's a guest drummer on a couple of tracks. Art Woods plays drums on a couple of the tracks here, and the rest of it was done by the boys themselves here. So I think the cover gives you a pretty good idea of what you're going to expect now. And even though Matt comes from that Grateful Dead kind of jamming kind of thing, that's all reined in on this record here. It's not really about long jams or anything like that. It's really about more succinct kind of songs with a lot of feeling too. That's the other thing I love about the record, is the songs can really hit home. Like the first one that I'm going to play you here, it's called Drive North, and it's kind of that classic thing that a lot of us who live in big cities experience, where sometimes, you know, as much as you love the city, you can go and see all the bands you like and go see all the movies you want. For me, record stores galore. But sometimes the big city just wears you down, and there's that feeling like, man, I just wish I could get out to the country, live in a small house somewhere in the middle of nowhere, and just kind of be left to my own. And that's really the feeling I get when I listen to Drive North, is kind of trying to make that escape from the city. So that's the first track we're going to start with here, ladies and gentlemen. So it is the Berman and Billings Band from the album called Killin Time, and this is called Drive North.
I wanna wake up and dip my toes in the lake. It's been so long that I can hardly wait. Drive north. Drive north. Deep in thought on the edge of a rock. The water is calm, but before it was not. Drive north. Drive north. I'm smoking some weed cause I'm done with the speed. I've done all I could, now I'm thinking I should drive north. Drive north. I try to get high, so I try and I try, but as hard as I try, I'm just getting by. Drive north. Drive north. Drive north. Drive north.
right, so there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's a pretty good song. That's pretty indicative of what the record is like if you dug that song there. I just love the feeling of it and the sentiment of it, of just, you know, making that break and trying to get away to a different kind of life after maybe the city's just starting to get you down a little bit. The idea is drive north or south or east or west or just anywhere away from where you are. Next up, we're going to go with a tune, another tune from side one, which is where Drive North is from. It's called Maybe I. It's the second track on the record right there. And this is one is a really good kind of reflective ballad. You know, maybe I think, you know, the kind of the ballad about how, you know, maybe I should have done this, maybe I should have done that, maybe this would have happened better, maybe this would have worked out better. But it's got some great guitar playing in it, and it's a really cool tune. So that's where we're going for tune number 2 here from the Berman Billings Band, and Maybe I.
To start up another fight. Maybe I should have kissed you tonight and told you everything was gonna be alright. Shining oh so bright. Maybe I should have taken your hand and told you that I got a better plan. I was just thinking again, this road was coming to an end. Got that feeling gotten into me.
All right, brothers and sisters, cats and chicks, Dr. Mouth here. Hope you're still enjoying the Berman Billings Band. I really dig these guys. And if you're in the Toronto area, actually, they play a lot. I mean, it's a small thing, right? It's just the two of them. Matt playing the acoustic and Jonathan playing the pedal steel. So it's very easy for them to get gigs in kind of smaller places. They don't need a large venue to play. So they play around Toronto quite a bit. If you go to their website, bermanbillings.com, it has a list of all their upcoming gigs where you can play. It also has ways that you can get the music, whether you want to buy the nice vinyl copy like this, or you want to buy it on CD, or you want to get it off iTunes. All those options are available. Although, before we carry on, though, with a couple more songs, you do need to check out the vinyl here, because this is really cool. I like what they did here. Also, I think really smart when you do vinyl nowadays, put in a download card, right? Super simple. Put in a download card. Give your fans a chance to have both. Because a lot of people, might not have a turntable to play, but they like to collect the records. They like the look of the records. Give them the download card. They've covered all the bases in the modern world of today. So check this out, though. This is really cool. And they did this all deliberately. You might think, oh, it's colored vinyl. They might have just kind of slapped. No, this is side one, where it just has the one there. No songs listed or anything. And it's all basically white with just a little bit of orange. That's what they wanted. And then if you flip it around to side two, you get a big splatter of orange, which I really like. I love the way it looks. It almost, you pull back a little bit, it almost looks like some kind of weird demented orange eyeball. I like that. This probably might be the most psychedelic thing about the record. Woo! But I really dig it. I think that looks really cool. And unlike, sometimes with colored vinyl, they may not play as well. I have some colored vinyl records where I bought them new, and they sound like they've been dropped in the dust or stomped on by the stormtroopers' heel. They just sound terrible, man. I don't know what the deal is, but this one, it sounds really, really good. And let's get on to that sound. Let's get into some more of the sounds of the Berman Billings Band here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go over to side 2 now on the record here, and I'm going to play a couple of tunes from that. This first one, it's called Second Chance, and I really like the way this one feels. This one gives me that kind of, old school Byrds, Burrito Brothers, Sadie's kind of thing, where you've got your country kind of mixed with just a slight dab of psychedelic to kind of give you a little bit of a trippy feeling to it. And so I really like this one. It's called Second Chance. So here's your first chance to hear Second Chance, but hopefully not the last chance that you'll listen to Second Chance. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, hope you're enjoying the Berman Billings Band. I am. I think this is a great record. I understand Slip Through the Cracks is really supposed to be about, stuff from the past. But, this is a record. The guys did it all themselves, right? There's no record company involved here. They did it all. They recorded it in Jonathan's studio. They wrote all the songs themselves. They play all the instruments themselves. They went and had the album pressed by themselves. They do live shows. You can buy the record on their website, as I mentioned, BermanBillings.com, and you can also go check out all the list of live dates. But this has not got any kind of big company behind it, no kind of big push. They're really just a project that the guys wanted to do themselves. So again, anything that helps them get a little bit of notice, I think, is a great thing. I'm going to play one more tune from the record. I'm going to play the title track. It's also the song that ends the record. It's called Killin Time. And again, it kind of, to me, it gives me that the same kind of feeling as Drive North, where that kind of like, I'm just kind of trying to make my way through what I have to do until I kind of get to where I can be and just relax and reflect back on the life that I've had. I really like this one, Killin Time. This one has some great pedal steel in it too, some very subtle pedal steel that I love. Like we say in lots of things, certainly in pro wrestling, less is more sometimes, ladies and gentlemen. Less is more, and that's true with rock and roll, especially nowadays where everything gets produced to the T. It's over the top. We got to layer 75 million overdubs on it. This is not like that. This is really cool, and Jonathan told me that a lot of the songs were recorded late at night in his studio. And Killin Time, this one to me sounds like one of those ones that was maybe recorded at like 4 in the morning. The guys have had a few drinks and they're really, really relaxed. I guess if you like that Neil Young kind of vibe where he was into stuff like that, you'll also appreciate this record. So let's go here with this. Is the last track. I'm going to play the whole track, and it's called Killin Time from the Berman Billings Band.
watch that hockey game tonight. Every second mattered. He played that microphone like it was his last. I'm just looking back at the years. So many plans I wanted to plan. I'm just killing time. Killin time. Killin time. Killin time. Heard a scream from a dark place, seen eyes at the end of the road. Got caught up in the future, got stuck between the years. I'm just looking back at the years. Got to pull myself together, need to be moving along. But I'm still killing time. Killin time. Killin time. Killin time.
Brothers and sisters, hope you dug our little exploration of the Berman Billings Band here. Once again, here is the record. It's called Killin Time. It's available both on vinyl and CD. The best thing is to go to their website there, as you can see, BermanBillings.com, right there, BermanBillings.com. And it lists all their upcoming gigs, how you can get their music in the various forms, And you can check out, there's a lot of cool pictures, and there's also videos. They did a video for one of the songs on the record that I didn't play, actually, called I Don't Know Her Name. That's the one that starts off the record. They did a really cool little video for that song as well. So you can check out that on their website as well. And just for the hell of it, one more time with the psychedelic album. Woohoo! I just love that orange and white together. That looks so cool, especially when it's spinning on your turntable. So there you go. Check them out, the Berman Billings Band. Yes, slipping through the cracks, but not like it's an antique record that you might have a real hard time finding. This is a record that is well within your grasp to find and enjoy, and I hope you will. All right, brothers and sisters, cats and chicks, that's it. I'm going to wrap things up here. You can follow me on Instagram at Dr. Mouth. I'm always posting up there neat little pictures and letting you know when the new videos are going up. Also, even easier than that, just hit the subscribe button at the bottom there, and you can subscribe to this fantastic channel, if I do say so myself. And you can check out lots more videos. There's a whole bunch up there of all different ones that I've done so far. And once again, a tip of the hat to everybody that's subscribing, enjoying, letting other people know about these videos. Thank you very kindly. I am Dr. Mouth, and I thank you for watching.